All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Now concerning the things wherefore ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman, nevertheless to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also his wife unto the husband. The wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband hath no power of his own body, but the wife. Defend ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourself to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your encounter. But I speak this by the permission, and not of the commandment. For I would that all men were even as myself, but even every man hath his power gift of God, one after this manner, and another after that. I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. But if they cannot certain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn. And unto the married I command ye not, I but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband, and if she departs, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband. And let not to the husband put away his wife. But to the rest speak I not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that brother not, and she be pleased to dwell with, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath the husband that believeth not, and if he please to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is satisfied by his wife, and unbelieving wife is sacrificed by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are the holy. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife? But as God hath distributed to every man, as the Lord hath called every one, so let him walk, and so obtain I in all churches. Is any man called being circumcised? Let him not become uncircumcised. Is any called in uncircumcised? Let him not be uncircumcised. Circumcision is nothing, and uncircumcision is nothing, but the keeping of the commandment of God. Let every man abide in the same calling where he was called. Art thou called being a servant? Care not for it, but if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Lord, being a servant, is the Lord. Freshmen likewise also, he that is called being free is Christ's servant. Ye are bright with a price, but Be not ye the servant of men? Brethren, let every man, whither he is called, there abide with God. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment as one that hath obtained mercy of the Lord to the faith. I suppose, therefore, that this is good for the present deceased. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bond unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. But if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she had not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble be in the flesh. But I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It is reprimand that both they have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as they through they weep not, and they that rejoice as that through they rejoice not, and they are by as though they pass not, and they that use this world as not abusing it for the fashion of the world, press away. But I would have you without carefulness, he that is unmarried certain for the things that bring the Lord, how many please the Lord. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. There's a difference also between a wife and a virgin. An unmarried woman certaineth for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in the body and spirit. But she that is married certaineth for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast snare upon you, but for that which is certain, and that ye may attend upon the Lord without destruction. But if any man thinks that he believeth himself uncomely toward his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do that. He sinneth not, let them marry. Nevertheless, he that standeth steadfast in the heart, having no necessary, but had now over his own will, and hath so discreet in his heart that he will keep he virgin obeyeth will, so that he that giveth her in marriage doeth well, but he that giveth her not in marriage doeth better. The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth, but if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to be married to whom she will, only in the Lord. But she is happier if she so abide. After many judgment, and I think also that I have the Spirit of God.